this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining me. Please consider subscribing and following along. Today what I'm going to be doing is kind of a combination of 3 videos all together. I'm going to start with my last week of April, kind of recapping that, taking any additional money that is left in my envelopes and putting it into my 52-week savings challenge box. I'm going to roll right into my May setup, and then I will do my cash stuffing for the first part of May. So let's get started. We've got a lot to do today. I'm going to put the money, will be my money for the cash stuffing, so I'm going to put that to the side so I don't get confused. I have reconciled all of my, I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer, but not too close because my camera doesn't like that. It goes out of whack. I have already written down all of my transactions for the month of April. I have sent over payment for my final payment to Capital One to clear that off. If you had seen my earlier video, I did my sinking funds and consolidated that to take that back to the bank. And at that time, I also pulled out money from my cash envelopes. So this is what I have left for the month. So my last check-in was on the 22nd. Today is the 29th. So I always start with groceries for some reason. And I know that I've had a comment that you have a hard time seeing the calculator, and I'm not sure why that is. Fries was $19. And then I had HelloFresh for $81. So I spent $100. So I should have $120 remaining in groceries. And eating out, I spent $55 plus $34 plus 8. So I spent $97. I think that 8 was supposed to be out of spending, but okay. So spending, I spent 9 plus 7. Kind of got on a Dollar Tree kick this week because of craft night. Cafe Rio for 20, Burger King for 8, so 44. Giving, I spent 100. Personal care, I did not spend anything. Medicine, I did not spend anything. My mom, I did not. Actually, I'm going to go today. I've taken 30 out, or I need to take 30 out for her. I need to get her some meals and entertainment I did not spend. So I can already tell that eating out is going to be wrong. Minus 97 is 4. I know I have 10 in that. Spending 62 minus 44 is 18, and that is in my wallet. I'm going to let that roll over. Giving is done. Personal care is 201. Medicine is 155. My mom should be 20. And entertainment is 60. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and unstuff what I have left in my envelopes that I did not need to pull back to bank. So the first one is groceries. I don't want to close this out. So if you are new to my channel, this was the first month that I kind of did things a little differently. I normally put my cash in my envelopes. I use that. If I do need to use my card for anything, then I take it out in the moment. So if I use $40 out of grocery on my credit card, I take it out the same day that I did the transaction. This time I waited till the end of the week and pulled it all and then made a payment to my Capital One. kind of pros and cons to both. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so that one is right. So I'm going to put this over here for savings challenge. Eating out, I have 10. So I am not sure what happened there, but we'll just put that to the side. Spending's in my wallet. Household, I am going to roll over. This has become a sinking fund for me. I have 168, or should have 50, 1, 20, 40, 65, 68. That is right. Cleaning, I am rolling over because she did not clean, but I do have someone who will be cleaning. So I've already funded May. Actually, I'm going to take this 110 out because I only need 240 in here. I taken some of this out for the electricity overage. Anything I can do not to go back to the bank. So in personal care, I should have 201, 50, 60, 80, I'm sorry, 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 101. Yes, so I have 201. I know, I think every time the camera goes on, I forget how to do math, so I apologize for that. I don't know what the problem is. I swear I know how to count. Entertainment, I should have 60, 20, 40, 50, 60. That is right. And then clothes is a sinking fund now, so 335 is what I should have. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 55, so that is right. My mom has 50, but I'm going to take 30 for her food, and that puts 20 in the overage. I'll put that to the side. Medicine, I'm going to use this as a sinking fund because we keep going over in there, and I only had $100 to fund it for May. You'll see what happened in my May budget. So 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 255. Oh my gosh, one cannot add today. So 130, 140, 155. This was the same envelope I had a problem with on my last video. And I love when you guys chime in and you're like, hey, you miscounted medicine. You miscounted that, because that saves me hours worth of time and going back to see what I did. So thank you for doing that. Miscellaneous, I did not use this month, which is rare. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay. So all of this gets to go to my savings challenge. And then in my sinking funds, the only thing that I need to take out was for date night, because I just used that. And I need to take 35 out of here. So 20, 35. So that leaves me with 20, 40, 60, 70. I just added money into this one when I did my incremental cast thing, so because I knew I was going to use it, and everything else is good. Okay, so that is the recap for my cash envelopes. All of my sinking fund recap was already filmed, and from that I create this. And so what this is what my goal is for the sinking fund, what I'm starting the month with, and then how I broke out the cash. But I already did this, so I'll save you that part. And then same over here, that's just a continuation. And then these ones right here are my cash envelopes that I check in with every week. And then if they are highlighted in blue, that means that they are online accounts. And then I already calculated my back to bank. So this is literally going to be three different videos in one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do savings challenge, because that is always fun to do. And this is the 52-week savings challenge. If it's basically 100 envelopes. They start at 1 and they go to 100. So as you fill them in, you will have $5,050. I'm trying to do this in a year. So as a 52-week challenge, I may or may not take longer than a year. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to put this out. If they are highlighted, it means I've already filled them. And then what I did, I bought this box from Amazon. I put vinyl on it so I knew what it was. And then I just bought these from Amazon, and they're just the 4x6 index cards, and I numbered them 1 through 100. I know a lot of shops have the 100 envelopes where they make the little ones in the box. That takes so long, and I was just not up for that. So I did mine this way. So this is my savings challenge money. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out, and then we're gonna see how many of these we can check off our list. Okay, 10s I do separately, so I'm gonna pull those out. I have a $10 challenge that I'm doing as well. Oh, a lot of 5s here. Got a few 1s. 10, 20, and 5. Okay. So if I look at this, I'm going to do 6. I'm going to do 7. Cannot do 8. Okay, so we'll leave that there for a minute. Then on, let me just highlight these really quick. So we did 6 and 7 so far. And then I have 26 I can do. So 26, we'll go behind the 26. And then let's do 31. So 20, 25, 31. Okay. Let me highlight that before I forget. And then let's do 45. 45. There's not really as, I just try to get as many done as I can with the money that I have. I mean, towards the end, I might need to like take money out for this. And I can do 65. So 20, 40, 65. $65. 20, 40, 60, 85. And then let's see what we have here, 10. So we have 55. Okay, let's do 55. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Take that 5 out. So 55. Let's see, 55. And then I'm just going to take this $5 bill and put it in the front. And I'll use that on another cash stuffing. So that's where we are right now. Those are all highlighted. And that gets put away. Okay, the 10s are a little different because those are a different savings challenge. And I kind of started these late because I wasn't going to do savings challenges because I'm taking 10% out of my income for savings, but I decided to go ahead and add these. So I'm adding 30. This is my tracker. So they're in 30-minute increments. $30 increments, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 120. So that will be 90 and 30 would be 120. Okay. So 90 and 120. So I get to color in 2. So my goal for this one is 900 10s. I'm going to put these back in here. Okay, those are done. Now let's go back and take this out of the way. And let's talk about my May budget. This was very sad for me because I had very little to put in the sinking fund. So what I did was I made a list, a priority list of what I will use for my incremental income. So that way I don't have to feel like I'm not stuffing them and I know where the incremental income is going to go. Just get it all back in the right hole. So I'm going to bring you in just a little bit more. So if you've ever watched me do a budget setup, and there is an April detailed budget setup that is a lot more detailed than this one, but you guys could probably do this without me because it's the same numbers. What is different this time? So income stays the same. 10,080 is what I budget. I have an estimate for my part-time job at 1,800, but that is so variable. I mean, I could get sick or hours could be canceled, things like that. So I don't count on that for my budget. My fixed expenses, what changed is auto insurance went from 302 to 630 because I'm picking up the other 2 cars in our household budget. Cable came onto my budget at 100. It was 180 and I challenged my husband to bring that down because it was ridiculous. So we're at 100 now. We are trying the DirecTV streaming service and so far it's been really good. I don't have HOA coming out this month, but I do have pest control coming out this month. And then Audible, which has been on a pause, starts again in the month of May. So my total income is 10,080. My fixed expenses, so those are the ones in yellow. 100, 301, 52. My fixed expenses are 4,579. My variable expenses, and I put these separately because these are the ones that flex every month based on the time of year or, and again, my water trash bill went back up to 169. So I looked at my bill today. I think there's a sewer charge that comes in annually because it's always my May bill and I'm still trying to figure it out. So 250, 169, 40, 90, 75 is 624. So on these bills, I estimate 250. I am running right around 220 for my electricity bill. So this will probably be my last month that I'm not having to pull out of my electricity sinking fund. And then lifestyle is more of my cash envelopes. Not all of them I take out in cash. I do leave giving and gas in the bank because I do those online. Spending this $250. I only pulled out the cash for the first week because that's really all I had the time for. Miscellaneous 100, medicine 100, and my mom I brought up to 150. So 2,650. I always take out 10% of mine and my husband's income, so that's $970 goes into savings automatically. I kind of just have it on a auto savings transfer on the first of the month. So my total income is $10,080 minus my fixed expenses of $45.79 minus my variable expense of $624 minus my lifestyle of $26.50 minus my savings of $970 okay, I added something wrong. Let me re-add this up. 500 plus 700 plus 250 plus 100 plus 250 200 plus 500 plus 350. Okay, thought that was wrong. 2,850 is my lifestyle. So 1,080 minus 4579 minus 624 minus 2850 of lifestyle, which are cash envelopes, minus my savings of 970 leaves me sinking funds of 1,057. This makes me very sad, guys. I'm used to having a lot more for my sinking funds, but you know, with these two bills coming onto my budget, you know, that makes sense. It's going to be less. I also have this as a 5-week month because of the way that our paydays roll. So, you know, my lifestyle is more expensive than normal because I'm funding my envelopes for 5 weeks versus 4. So my $1,057, this is where I feel like it's going to come in. This is my note. So if I have 1,057 for sinking funds, minus 400 for Christmas, which is what I do every month, minus 200 for birthdays, minus 100 for medical, minus 177 for vacation, minus 20 for subscriptions, minus 110 for dental, minus 50 for date night. And that's a $0 based budget. So I went ahead and wrote in the first 2 Christmas and birthdays before I do anything else because those are ones that I fund every time. And then medical because our bills have been high, vacation because I have vacation in July, and then I kind of just take the rest of the money and spread it out. Okay, I'm gonna pull this back just a little bit and we're gonna stuff some envelopes. So this is the cash that I will be stuffing for the first week of April. Let me go ahead and sort it first. Okay, so with groceries, so I budgeted $700 for the month. I've already gone through and picked out my HelloFresh meals for the month, so I know that I'm going to have one bill for $81 and then one bill for $70. So that leaves me with basically $110 a week for groceries. That is the balance, the $700 minus the HelloFresh, which is really kind of what I did, what I averaged for the month of April. So I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to break it up a little bit more. So it will be 110, 20, 40, 60, 80, 110 is going to go into groceries. Eating out, which I have gone way over because I did not do HelloFresh, gets 50. I'm hoping that when getting HelloFresh, I'll be cooking more and spending less. Spending gets 50. I'm going to put that in my wallet, so I'll put that to the side. Cleaning is funded. Personal care gets 50. I am getting my hair colored this month, so I did put that at 200. I may still need to take out money for my beauty, or otherwise it's gonna be kind of pricey. Entertainment gets 100, so that is a 50. See how I did this? Clothing gets 100, and because this is now a sinking fund, it gets the whole 100 at one time. My mom is getting a little bit more this month, so she's gonna get 30. Medicine is not getting anything. Oh, no, medicine is getting a 20. I'm putting in 100 and rolling over the other money. And miscellaneous gets 20. And miscellaneous is just kind of my get out of jail free card. I overspend in a category, I'll pull it from miscellaneous. I am kind of building up a sinking fund for miscellaneous if I don't use it, but this time I wanted to put it into my savings challenges. Now, unfortunately, I don't get much for my sinking funds, but here we go. So HOA, oh wait, date night gets, I have a cheat sheet over here if you're wondering what I'm looking at. Date night gets 50. Dental gets 110. And this is really for some dental work I need to do once I get my braces off. So there's that. Electricity is getting 75. No, electricity is not getting 75. Electricity is the overage if it's under the 250 that I budgeted for. HOA is getting 75. I pay my HOA quarterly, so this is just kind of helping to offset that from my budget on the months that I pay that. And household, I already, did I put household in? Did I put household in? That's a great question. Okay, I had 165, 120, 40, 65, 168. Okay, so I'm going to put 100 into household in this envelope, which is kind of my daily, and then I'm going to take this 168 that I'm rolling over and I'm putting that into the sinking fund. Okay. And then, let's see here. Did I put money in clothing? There's the other one. I must have, because the money's not here anymore. That's what happens when you try to hurry. So I should have 455. Yeah, I did. I put the 250. Okay, we're good there. And then the only thing I have left is subscriptions. Gets 20. I still have the $100 I loaded on to my Target Red card, so I haven't touched that yet. That is it for that one. Why do I have money left? 50 for personal care, 20. Household got 100. 40, 60, 81, 20, 50, 40, 50, 65. Oh, hello, birthdays. Okay, should have known that one right off the top of my head. Okay, so birthdays are going to be a combination of mine and my daughter's already funded, so my husband gets 50. My daughter Megan is funded. The cars gets 50. And then this should be 100, and this is going to go into my nieces and nephews, which is really my nieces and nephews' kids. I like to put smaller bills in here because sometimes I just give them cash along with a little gift. So 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 79, 80. Okay, I'm short. Let me just see here. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Okay. I am just gonna find that later. I'm sure you all have figured it out for me already. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so I will find the other 20 off camera. Please put in the comment section below if you already saw what I did. But that will be it for this video. So I have my May setup done. I have my May cash stuffing. I have my April month-end close, and I've got my savings challenges done. So overall, pretty good. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions at all about the method to my madness, please leave them down in the comments below. Take care, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye.